The MCU's Multiverse Saga just lost one of the best new characters in the latest episode of Daredevil, Born Again Season 2. While the Multiverse Saga has had its issues, it has introduced many new players to the wide world of the MCU, with some appearing in the feature films and others joining the cast of TV shows and specials. However, not all of these new characters are equally beloved. When it comes to a team of heroes like the Eternals, people were more confused by their presence, while others felt like they didn't quite fit into the world. But Daredevil, Born Again managed to bring characters in from another shared universe, along with a brand new cast of characters who have made themselves beloved staples of the series. Daredevil, Born Again delivered a brutal end for Daniel Blake. Image via Disney+. Daniel Blake joined the MCU as a lowly aide before working his way up to be a part of Fisk's inner circle. Unfortunately, as he got closer to his idol, he found himself immersed in an increasingly unfamiliar world, where he was compelled to do things that didn't necessarily align with his own beliefs. For instance, he hijacked the BB report to make it into political propaganda while also manipulating his friend, BB Ulrich. Later in his story, Daniel was also brought along to bury a body when Buck Cashman wanted to test his loyalty. While Daniel may have been uncomfortable, his ambitions led him to try to push aside his discomfort and get his hands dirty. But when he discovered that BB was behind a new anti-Fisk show, The City Without Fear broadcast, where she leaked insider information, he was devastated. Having been betrayed, Daniel was ready to turn his back on BB and turn her into Buck, which he set up and planned to go through with, but ultimately, he had a change of heart and told BB to run while he went to confront his friend. Unfortunately, Buck's allegiance overrode the friendship, and Daniel met a brutal end, having been beaten and then shot. Michael Gandolfini delivered a stellar performance as Daniel Blake. Daniel Blake has one of the most fascinating character arcs in the Multiverse Saga, having worked his way up the ranks and following his dreams of working alongside a powerful man like Wilson Fisk. On this journey, he made many questionable choices, and he embraced evil acts that he should never have been a part of, but it seems that he did have a genuine hope for Fisk to improve the city he loved. Daniel also developed a deep friendship and respect with BB, which came with struggles, but the pair were able to look past some of their character flaws and recognize the humanity and decency in one another. As much as Daniel was hurt by BB's betrayal, he also recognized that she made the choice she felt was morally right, which likely contributed to his letting her go. And despite previous scenes setting up his cowardice, ignorance, and willingness to go along with a bad plan, when it came down to it, Daniel stepped up and made the right choice by letting BB go free and facing the consequences of his actions on his own. While this ultimately ended in tragedy, this decision gives Daniel a moment of redemption and heroism that could have a lasting impact. Daniel may not be a hero, but he was one of the Multiverse Saga's best characters. It's true that Daniel Blake made a lot of bad choices and participated in abhorrent acts. However, he also displayed tenacity and a willingness to fight hard for whatever he believed in. While characters like Buck and Bullseye appear to have no true allegiance or moral system, only choosing to fight in the direction they are pointed, and willing to accept anyone as a target or a friend with a single order, Daniel held his ground for what he believed. His choice to follow Fisk was misguided, but his belief pushed him to take action in ways he likely never expected. And when he recognized that things were wrong, he stood his ground just as firmly in defense against the people he had previously buried bodies with. It takes an enormous strength of will, and for all of these reasons and more, Daniel deserves recognition as one of the most interesting characters in the Multiverse Saga, and his absence will be sorely missed in Daredevil, Born Again.